Yeah, so I started the Facebook Live video and it didn't work out. And the reason it didn't work out is because of that. So I did my ceiling in my big garage. I did the ceiling and it's foil. Not like wearing a foil helmet like some idiots, but it plays a number. It plays a number on cell phone reception. So I decided to open the door and stand at the door so I had better cell phone reception. Does do well for heat though, not gonna lie. It's pretty nice. Yeah, I did some good work today. This is my big garage. It's my freaking manly tractor right there. I cut a whole bunch of wood and shit on a pile today and just manly shit. I gotta go here and get my beer. So I guess I'm gonna have to hold this god awful thing while I do this. And it's gonna be quick because I'm gonna run in, spend some time with the ladies and call it a freaking day. But I was saying before I lost service, you know, everybody's all freaking panicky about this virus thing. I am not scared about this virus thing at all. I'm the one that should be scared. Like, I'm the dude that has survived with a horrible aggressive cancer for 10 years, still in active treatment. And if I did catch this, it's an automatic death penalty. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'll be the guy you see on TV. I'll be a statistic. There's no way I can fight it. So if anybody should be freaking shitting bullets, it's me. And I'm not. I'm not. Why? For two reasons. One, because I'm smart. And two, because I'm a freaking American. I don't scare easily. And if I do, and you see me running, by all means, follow me because it's bad. But I'm not running from this. Now, there's ways that you can be smart, you know, wipe things down. A lot of people forget to, you know, take precautions because of your daily habits. But, you know, when this first started, my wife and I, we looked at each other and we're like, oh, this is going to get bad. But then I told my wife, I was like, literally, we've been training for this for 10 years. 10 years of my cancer fight. We've been living like this, which is a culture shock to you folks. Not so much for me. Like, the only thing I had to do was make sure I had plenty of beer, which I do. Speaking of that. Yeah, it's good. And enough work to keep us busy and enough food. I'm not an idiot. I didn't go buy toilet paper. For some reason, people in their infinite wisdom decide toilet paper is going to freaking save your life. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Toilet paper. I guess when you're dying of hunger, you'll be like, well, at least my ass is clean. I guess. I don't know. It just makes no sense. Anyhow, I said about being smart. You got to be smart. That's what separates us. You know, go out for only what you need. Wear gloves, wear a mask. I don't know if it helps. I don't know. It never helped you not get the flu ever, and this is all this is a flu. I don't see what the big deal is. Everybody's freaking out. It's literally just a freaking flu. Yeah, couple different side notes and differences, some bad symptoms. It's a freaking flu. 90% of you probably already had it from December. Whatever. They're trying to figure that shit out. They make a lot more money than I do, so good for them. But most people get it and they recover. But like I said, it's people like me and old folks that we have problems. And that's the truth. We have problems with it. And it's awesome that the American people decided to eat a bag of shit, which was huge. You guys ate a bag of shit, like horrible, to protect somebody like me. And that is a humbling thing. And I really do appreciate it. However, I don't know why everybody's freaking out buying up all the goddamn toilet paper. It makes no sense. Toilet paper and bottled water. Okay, yeah. Anyways, that's about it for the virus thing, because I'm sure everybody turns on your damn TV and it's all over the news every day. And I swear to God, if I hear COVID-19, I'm kicking a midget in the nuts, right in the nuts. I just can't take it anymore. It's just everywhere. But, that's enough of that. What I've been doing, I've been freaking doing house projects and staying busy and staying out of Dodge and out of trouble, doing home improvement things, just turning wrenches, stuff like that, drinking beer, lots of beer. I probably should settle that down, but nah, it's America. So, I wanted to tell everyone, what I was doing and some cool things. Monday starts a bad day for me, a really bad day. Monday, I'm going to start a cancer drug. And I was highly advised against it. I was highly advised against starting this. For the simple fact is, it's not really a simple fact, but there was a very in-depth conversation with folks that are really smart. My oncologist, best in the world, best in the freaking world for my style of cancer. And he was just like, man, I don't think it's a good idea. And he's from Canada. God bless his heart. He's from Canada. But he's a pretty cool dude. And he is an American. But I still give him shit because he's from Canada. And it's just the nature of the situation. But I told him, I was like, you know what? I started getting symptoms. So when this virus thing hit, I knew I was in trouble. I was in trouble because of my cancer. I was like, shit. If you can't even get toilet paper and water and all this shit, you can't even get masks, how the hell am I going to get chemo drugs? 90% of those drugs come from China in the first place. We don't make them here, which now everybody knows, so we should probably fix that. Yeah. But, hey, I'm like, you know what? This is not going to be good. So they pulled me off of 2 out of the 3 experimental drugs I was on. So that's right. 3 experimental drugs at once. Each of these drugs are used in different cancers, but the combination of all 3 at the same time, you're looking at number 1 right here. First time ever been done. What did that mean for me? Everybody thinks it's hard. My body is so goofy. It felt like I was just taking a multivitamin. I'm drinking beer. I'm hanging out. I try to work hard, even though I'm not in the greatest of shape. I can still get her done every now and then. I ain't gonna lie to you. I could do some damage. Sometimes it's not always good, but it's still damage. But yeah. So they pulled me off of 2 of them. I've been on 1 for 3 months. Well, my cancer did exactly what I thought it was gonna do. Honest to God. It did exactly what it does. That's how beautiful cancer is. Everybody thinks it's scary. Well, when you fight it for 10 years, you get a healthy respect on how great of a machine it is. It is a phenomenal killing machine. It is, by design, hard to kill, unpredictable. All the money that goes in it, and they still haven't figured out how to cure it. They can get close, and then sometimes they get people in remission. But man, I tell you what, it's like flipping a coin in the worst way. Like, I've never seen a bunch of smart, rich doctors with millions of dollars of funding and these biotech companies with trillions of dollars of funding just flip a coin and say, hey, let's see what happens with this one. Yeah, hold my beer. On that note, yeah, I need to follow up. Oh, that's good stuff. Oh, that's good stuff. Anyhow, yeah, they have no idea what it's going to do. So I was on this drug before. So I was on 3 experimental drugs for like the last year. I think I talked about it the last Facebook video one. And it wasn't bad. Like, I'd get some weird one-off symptoms. Shit would go goofy, and that's to be expected. But all in all, compared to what I used to do, it was nothing. Like, it was actually so bad. I'm like, is this stuff even working? I don't feel anything. Like, did you guys give me like sugar pills or something? Because I don't feel like a cancer patient should feel, and I've felt that, and trust me, it's not good. But they decided, they're like, hey, we got a good grip on, your situation. Your cancer is kind of responding. Let's add a 4th one on. Yeah. Let's add another drug. I wish I could have had you guys in on that briefing. I'm actually gonna look into doing like Facebook Live videos. I'm gonna see if my oncologists are comfortable with doing it like when I go, so you guys can see just the magnitude of the collaboration of minds and technology that comes to try to keep somebody like me alive at this stage. And I'm telling you, it is mind-blowingly impressive and a lot of luck. But they're like, yeah, let's throw this fourth one on, right? So now I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, no, what possibly could go wrong? What possibly? Yeah, no, this is going to be great. This is going to work. So we tried it. This was like maybe 6 months ago. We tried it, and so this drug I'm supposed to take, the fourth one that they added on, I'm supposed to take it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and do that for 2 weeks, and then you're off 2 weeks. Doesn't sound too bad, right? I was like, oh man, hey, yeah, I can kind of do that. Yeah, should be all right. It wasn't. It was a horrible idea. I took it Monday, and just, oh my God, did it destroy me. I couldn't go more than, holy cow, I couldn't go more than 20 yards for you hunters out there, 20 yards. I couldn't go more than 20 yards away from the toilet for a whole week. I took it one time. It was a whole week. So I called them. I'm like, hey, this was a bad idea. Like, this is really bad. And they're like, oh, you must have, like, I think they said C. diff. I'm like, dude, I don't have C. diff. Like, I don't fucking have C. diff. This is ridiculous. I literally felt great, took the pill, messed me up. What more do you need to know, right? No, they're like, oh, well, you should just try one more time. Take it on Monday, try one more time. You might have had a bug or something. I'm like, okay, here we go. I took it the next Monday, same freaking thing, but even worse. And they were like, oh, no, stop. You're going to end up in the ICU. Just stop. So I stopped taking it. About a month went by. I was still taking the other 3 drugs that I was on before we tried to add the fourth one. About a month went by, and I had a PET scan, which is basically the test to see how much cancer you have. And what that entails is it's called a PET CT scan. You have to fast overnight. You can't eat certain foods. The criteria for it, the parameters for the test it's very sensitive. So you got to follow the rules, and you can't eat, and then you go in there, and what they do is they inject radioactive sugar into you, which a lot of folks right now are like, that's a horrible idea, but it's actually not that bad. It's not like, they're turning you into like Wolverine or the Incredible Hulk or something, which would be cool. I'm still waiting for my superpower to come. I don't think it's coming, but I'm still waiting. And then you have to sit there for an hour. You're not allowed to move or nothing. And then they put you in a machine. It's just like an MRI machine. The front part's a CT. The other part figures out where the radioactive sugar went. And basically, cancer is a hypermetabolic cell, so it eats a lot of energy. So when you put the sugar in, it eats the radioactive sugar, and then you can see the little bastards that are killing you. It's a cool test. Works great. However, I took that test, and we found out by adding that fourth drug on that totally kicked my ass. Mind you, I only took it twice. One time, Monday and the following Monday, and they're like, stop. It actually cut my cancer down by more than half. So now, everyone's sitting there going, huh, including myself. In fact, full disclosure, a little bit of this was my idea. I was like, well, shit. If that worked, I'm taking it 3 fucking times. Like, if it trends the same, if I could do the exact same thing and it trends the same, then I should be in remission. And, well, shit, I've never accomplished that in 10 years. Maybe I could suck it up and do it, right? So they threw it around. Basically, what they want to do is, since I'm only on one of the drugs, they want to add that drug in and just see what happens. Mind you, they have no idea. They have no idea this combination. It's not that these drugs just came out of trials or anything. These drugs have been out there, but it's the combination of using them all together at the same time, but yeah, sorry, got this fucking phone is goofy. Like, if I get any more outside, y'all ain't gonna see me, and it's kind of weird because I'm just like slowly fading into the dark, which is the story of my life. But no, I'm not gonna do that. Anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna start Monday because being off all those drugs, well, it kind of got me in trouble. My cancer did what cancer does, and it spread. Now I'm feeling lumps and bumps in places that, well, they weren't there before. So I know, even without their fancy, expensive test, I can tell. I've done this for a very long time, and I know. So I called them. I was like, hey, I'm starting Monday. They're like, I don't think you should do that. I was like, I think I'm gonna. And they're thinking, you know, hey, if this goes south like it did the last time, I can end up in the ICU. And I don't know if you guys been watching the news. That's not really a good place for me to be right now. In fact, it's more dangerous for me to go to the hospital than anything. But I don't have that luxury. So this is one of these decisions that, and I've made a lot of these in the last 10 years. My wife has watched me do it. God bless her. She's watched me beat myself senseless, tear my body to pieces to beat this disease. She's watched me do it. And I know that ain't easy. But this is another decision I had to do. Like, I have to pull the trigger on this. If I don't, it's a race then to see what's going to kill me faster. Cancer or COVID-19. Not quite sure who's going to win on that one. The only thing I know is I got to give one of them a chance. Kind of like a dance with the devil with beer, because I'm going to drink beer the whole time. I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm going to drink beer. You can't stop me from doing that. Well, the drugs can stop me. I haven't. Yeah, it gets a little ugly, but I'm still going to try. I think if cancer can survive the beer and chemo drugs, and it kills me from that, then maybe it should get a high five or something. I don't know. But other than that, that's all that's going on. I'm just gonna, you can tell I'm new to this, and it's freaking cold out here. I'm standing outside. I'm just trying to see. I gotta watch all this crap. Oh, my wife is watching. Hi, wife. I thought you should be putting our daughter to bed. What are you doing? I just got done cleaning up from doing all of our work, and I told everybody I was going to do this video. So I was like, well, I ought to do it. I ought to do it real quick and then head in with the ladies. But I mean, that's pretty much what I want to talk about. I didn't want to talk about too much because I'm sure everybody has, well, at this point, I'm sure everybody doesn't have anything better to do because everybody's at home saying this sucks. And it does. It does really suck. But, you know, it's one of them things. It could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse. I think we kind of dodged a bullet on that one. On a lighter note, though, kegs are half off. And I know I keep referring to beer, but, I mean, what the hell else do you have to do? I mean, you already spent 3 months with your family, and I get it. Everybody's just trying to figure things out, make shit up, play cards and stuff, but that only goes so far. But kegs were half off, and I made a mad scramble to get a couple of those. And even the beer market got hit. Honest to God, like these are hard freaking times, people. Can't get toilet paper. You can't get Lysol wipes. You only can have 1 pack of chicken. Wow. And beef. Don't do that. If you get 2 packs, you're going to jail. Like, they're serious. Makes no sense. But I mean, the cool thing about it, for entertainment, and I don't know if some of you folks watching, I don't mean to be talking your ear off, but I'm pretty sure you don't have anything better to do. But the cool thing is like, I have an app, like, it's called Voodoo. It goes with like Walmart and stuff for movies and stuff. Like, all the movies that were in theater, you can now buy. They just released it to everybody since everybody's stuck at home, and obviously the theaters aren't open. So that's a cool thing. You can try that. A lot of people are going fishing. Makes no sense. They're like, stay at home. And then like a couple weeks later, go fishing. It's okay. It's okay to go fishing, even though you have the hardcore trout fishermen standing butt to nut next to each other, next to a stream, for some reason. they're going to be okay. It's like, it's just, COVID ain't out there. It ain't out there. COVID does not go trout fishing. And I'm a fisherman. I ain't cutting on you guys. I'm just saying, though, there's a little bit of a mixed message there. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I mean, some folks might be like, oh, you know, America. And I'll be like, okay, America. Yep. But yeah, there's nothing going on. Like, I'm not bored. I've been working. My wife had a awesome honey-do list. I'm sure all you fellas out there had the same treatment. It's lovely. I don't know. It never ends. But I got a lot of cool stuff done. Stuff that needed to be done. Got some projects. Building my little girl like a playhouse swing set thing with a rock wall and a slide. I didn't have that when I was a kid. I didn't have anything. You know what they said? Go play in the woods. I went in the woods. I fell off a tree, broke my arm. They smacked my ass for it. What happened? What happened? I got a daughter. She has more shit than I do. And I have hunting shit, fishing shit, manly shit, tractor shit. There's my tractor. I got tractor shit. I got shit. I got riding shit, quad riding shit to blow stuff up. I got all kinds of shit. And my daughter is 2 years old and has more shit than I've never seen it. I've never seen it. I've seen special forces guy that had less shit than my daughter has. Like, it just, and a swing set. We need a swing set. Okay. So I cut all the wood for that today. Took pretty much all day. But I got it done, though. I do feel manly. Thank you to my beautiful wife. Gave me opportunity to feel manly. I'm going to turn some wrenches on things. I fixed my tractor. I did the EGR delete kit for all of my mechanic buddies. I did the EGR delete kit on my Dodge. I have a Cummins. I have a 2016 6.7 Cummins Ram. It was an R title because I'm not paying 60, 70 grand for a freaking truck. We might as well just buy another house. Buy a summer home. Screw the truck. Buy a summer home at this point. But, you know, I got an R title. It's like a brand new truck. And I got all that emissions shit off. This is not California. Nope, this is Pennsylvania. And we don't care. Not saying that it does. It actually burns more efficient and you burn less fuel. But somebody that gets paid a lot more than me made that decision. Yeah, made no sense. So I've been turning wrenches. I've been doing that stuff. I've been working on my guns. I've been getting my fishing stuff together. I've been just getting ready for when they set us loose. And I tell you what, you think there was like a mass hysteria panic when this virus. Imagine when they tell everybody they can go outside. People are going to walk out. It's going to be like, I didn't know I had a tree in the yard. Oh, I have neighbors. It's going to be great. It's going to be like Christmas for adults. Where did I get neighbors? Yeah, it's going to be really weird. Like, you thought, like, this is kind of like a low blow. You're gonna like this. So millennials, which I'm actually a millennial, but I'm an older one. Millennials are living it up right now because they don't leave their parents' basement and play video games all day. Right now, they had social distancing on lockdown. Like, they've been preparing for this all their lives. They maybe got some Hot Pockets and some, pizza rolls. They're like, you know what? I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior now. In World War II, they asked people to join the military and go fight and die for their country and freedom. In 2020, they said, sit on your couch and don't leave the house. And they still mess it up. That's how bad that is. It's just. But yeah, I mean, hey, I'm glad everybody tuned in. I don't even know who the hell's in here because I don't know how to see that shit. You gotta scroll through stuff. Chuck Keller's here. Oh my God. He does exist. That's my flight medic from the Army. Yeah, you goofball. But yeah, I've been doing some cooking too. I did some fish fries at the end of the Lent there. They actually turned out really good. I can't take all the credit for that. Becky helped. Well, Becky did most of the work because I don't really get around as good, but I still cooked it, and I guess that counts. But we're coming up on the summer months, so I'm gonna start doing some outside stuff, like for cooking. I'm gonna do, you know, maybe some turkeys, deep fry some turkeys. I want to make a pit for, like, you know, doing pigs on a spit. The only problem with that is you got to wake up like 5 in the morning just to have it ready. But that sucks. That's a little much for somebody in my condition. But boy, is it, I don't know. Maybe if I sleep in for 3 days and then give her hell one day and just cook it, and then, yeah, it does turn out good. You know, I kind of had to pull myself out a little bit of funk with this quarantine, because like by like day 30, like I forgot that they made pants. I didn't want to wear them. And then I was like, well, I don't know if pajama pants technically count as pants. You know, that's something for, I don't think they do. No, they don't count as pants. No way. Nope. I'm making it official. Pajama pants are not pants. Neither are those spandecky ones that ladies wear, yoga pants. Like, some of the people that wear yoga pants, you're like, I know you don't do yoga. Like, if you go to Walmart and see some folks with yoga pants on, it's like, maybe I should like ask and be like, do you really do yoga? I'm not, you do? I'm not buying it. Nope. Maybe you do that one pose where you're just laying there and then you get up and you're like, oh, ice cream. And maybe that one, I don't want to sound mean, but I'm just saying. And then you get like pajama pants, and you get a guy there that's wearing pajama pants in Walmart at like, you know, 11:30 at night, and you're like, wow, that guy's he's not a professional. And you find out he's like some kind of like chemical engineer. You're like, okay, way off on that one. Like, maybe I shouldn't be so judgmental. Well, yeah, well, hey, I'm gonna wrap this up. One, because it's cold. Two, because I'm out of beer. Just one last drop. That's just not gonna hack it. I'd like to have one more and go in and get ready for bed, but yeah, I'm glad, folks, you guys tuned in to watch. You guys tuned in to see what the hell I'm up to. I appreciate it. I just figured maybe you guys would like to see me on an off chance, and instead of watching the news or staring at your wife or doing whatever you've been doing in this quarantine time. So I figured I'd drop a video and break up the monotony a little bit. But, all right, folks, I just, you know, hey, don't rush out. Be cautious. Be safe. Don't freak out about this. Don't go out in a freaking gas mask. There's people doing that at Walmart. Don't do that. It's not going to do anything. Just be smart. Wipe your mail off. Don't touch it. Use gloves. Wipe everything down before you enter it into your home. Been living like this for a while, so if you just be smart, don't be out licking windows and shit. Don't do it. It's a bad idea. Maybe I'll do another one of these videos one of these days here shortly, and we can all just sit down and bullshit. I wish it was more interactive. I wish that I could do this video and people can talk to me back, because it's like literally on this phone, and I wish they could fix this. I'm only talking to myself. You know how weird I feel right now? I'm just talking to myself. It's just weird. I don't like it. That's why I don't do it all the time. Some people, I don't know, these people that do this shit all the time, maybe you shouldn't be watching them. They might have some kind of mental issue. It's not good. It's not good at all. But all right, folks, be safe. Don't die. Don't get sick. Don't pass this shit on anybody else. Drink beer, drink wine, drink whiskey, whatever the hell your flavor is, and just ride it out. Ride it out like everyone else is. Get your home shit done, do some home improvements. And then pretty soon this will all blow over. It will, in about a month, maybe another month or two. And then I guess from what they're saying, we'll giddy up again in the fall, which is right around archery season, so I have no problem with social distancing. If you find me in the woods and you get more than 6 feet close, I'm shooting you in the ass with an arrow, because you shouldn't be there anyways. Everybody else, though, hey, it is what it is. Don't freak out. It was good seeing everybody. Yeah. I'm going to try to do some more of these, like when I first take that drug. And I tell you what, I'm just going to prepare everybody. I'm probably going to look really rough. I'm going to look rough. Like those chemo drugs, man, they do. And this one is particularly, because I've only tried this twice. It could get a little bumpy. But, you know, even through this, I don't lose my sense of humor, so I'm pretty sure I'll be able to find a way to make you laugh, even though I look like shit. But we'll get it done. It's all right. It's all right, everyone. Cheers to you. Be careful. Be safe. And get your freaking work done and your honey-do list. So happy wife, happy life, and vice versa. We'll see you guys.